The cassette player. Play your collected tapes back to the old days and relive your good memories past. Inserts for D-cell batteries not include in the cassette radio that you can continue to listen your favourite music and radio when you go out. Gotta love those badly translated Chinese articles. Anyway, hi guys. This is going to be a review of the... trying my best to not dox myself. Gelielim portable cassette player boombox, AM/FM stereo radio, cassette player recorder with earphone jack, battery operated or AC powered UK plug, brown one. Now, I did say I was going to make more detailed videos about these high quality cassette decks I got recently, like this Iowa and this Pioneer, but I want to make those slightly higher quality videos than this, so this is just going to be a cheap video on this. This is basically a new quote-unquote boombox, cassette boombox rather. It has a AM/FM radio and a fully functioning cassette player. Doesn't have anything else. It's just single speaker, has a headphone jack and tuning, and obviously sort of stuff you would get like 20-30 years ago. Now, I bought this on Amazon, so it hasn't arrived yet, but I do have Amazon Prime, so it will be arriving today, and when I've done a video on it I will be unboxing and reviewing it, including the radio and cassette and recording tests and all that. And because I already have better devices than this, I have my place is a dump. I have a cassette CD boombox, and this one is only a radio and cassette. I'm going to be giving this to my family as a gift after I've made the video. So yeah, just waiting for it to arrive now, and when it comes we'll crack it open and give it a go. Okay, it's now evening, and the Amazon man just brought the parcel, and I'm changing location in my bedroom right now, but fuck it with ball. So there it is, generic cardboard box, and you don't get much in the box. This is simple instructions, probably Chinese translated, and parcel stuff to hold it, and the actual unit itself. Oops. Yeah, and there's also a power supply. I believe that's all that comes with it. And here we go. So just let me get the power supply out, which I have, so we can immediately test it. And here's what it looks like. So it seems to be a simple cassette player with there's a soft eject door. That's good. Seems to be one speaker on the side, on the right side rather. Just like we saw on the pictures, we have a tuning dial, headphone jack, volume. And if you want to run it on batteries, it runs on D cells. It probably takes six or so. It says UM, I don't know what that means, but and there's a power jack. And just generic warning symbols, of course in Chinese, also in Japanese actually. And just your warranty sticker. We have the radio here, antenna for the radio. Yeah, this is why I said I wanted to make a more professional video with give me a minute. Okay, there we go. Got the antenna out. Let's look at the controls here. We have tape or off, FM and AM, our tuning dial, cassette controls, and it also has a built-in microphone. Let's have a look at the cassette mechanism. And yeah, sign of cheapness there. It has one of those tension trigger auto stop mechanisms, so if it starts eating the tape it won't know that it's happening. The buttons themselves feel nice though. And it probably does have a stereo head. You can try to see in there. Yeah, it probably is a stereo head, but it probably doesn't record very well. It probably records in DC bias. So after mussing this thing around, I'm going to get this thing plugged in and we'll see how it functions. Okay, and here we are sat on the floor. We're going to test this thing out now. So I have it off now. Let's put it onto FM. Tuning dial here, so I need to tune some more.
देखे पता नहीं कहाँ से बनवाया होगा इतना खूबसूरत सेट और चूड़ियां मैं जानती हूँ उन्होंने
even becoming one of our 13 guaranteed UK millionaires.
Because she does originally it's just perfection, but this one, Laura, gotta say,
So we're just going through the FM bands right here.
7 men of Pakistani heritage have been found guilty of sexual.
It's a classical musical station. Right, that's the FM band. Let's try AM. We don't get that much AM here in the UK anymore, so it might be hard to pick something up here.
To an appropriate laboratory.
Got something
sometimes the state where the occurrence has taken place will handle them.
You usually get around 3 or so AM channels here in the UK.
Good evening. With the latest news headlines, I'm Emma Smith. The Israeli military say they're continuing to attack nuclear targets in Iranian territory. Iran has called the attack a declaration of war and has warned of severe punishment in return.
The volume can get pretty loud.
Urged all parties to step back to reduce tensions and bring back.
And that seems to be it for AM. So we don't really get much here. So now probably the part I'm most excited about is the cassette player and recorder. So Tanishing mechanisms probably use this. You can tell it's a cheap mechanism well because not only is there the cheap little tab for auto stop, but also there's no auto stop for rewind or fast forward. But anyway, let's try with a pre-recorded tape, or this is a tape that I got in a whole load of 100 recently. And with these boombox players, you put the tape in like this. Let's see how it sounds. Sounds fine. Let's try fast forwarding. Pause. And one funny thing about pause on these like boom boxes, that sometimes if you don't engage it and you just push it down slightly, it actually makes the tape slip against the pinch roll and capstan, and it goes fast. Some might say that might make it eat your tapes, but I've done it before and it's been fine, so let's try that. See, like that. Yeah, seems to be working very fine. Let's rewind. And when it reaches the beginning of the tape, see there's no auto stop, so you have to stop it like that. So cassette playback is fine. Just need to grab a blank tape now and do some recording. So here's a brand new TDK-B 60-minute cassette that I'm going to rip open. There we go. I've got a blank tape here. First of all, we're going to try some recording on the built-in microphone, and then we'll try a bit of radio. So, put in our tape. Pause. Record. I don't know if the volume also acts as a... It's probably auto level control, so let's just try a simple voice test, and now we'll release the pause. Let it get past the leader. So let's rewind that and play it back. Cassette recorder, purchased brand new on. Oops, I'd had the volume set incorrectly. Let's try that again. Let's get past the leader. Hello, testing, testing. This is a test of the built-in microphone of the Gelielim AM FM radio cassette recorder, purchased brand new on Amazon in 2025. This is probably going to be DC bias recording, but let's see how it sounds. And 1 2 3, 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3, and over and out. So yeah, as expected, its recordings are quite noisy. Background noise is probably noise from the motor, but that's just how it goes. Now I'm going to switch over to FM radio.
Car, like a Motorpoint car. Test drive one at Motorpoint Sheffield or Castleford.
Do some recording.
At NatWest.
Friday night.
Right, that's our little radio recording test. Let's rewind it and see how it turned out. And over and out. That's the end of the voice recording. Now here's the radio.
At NatWest, we're helping young people grow their money confidence. So there's a little less.
Dad, can I have some money for a new game?
And a little more learning to earn pocket money to payday, we're helping young people grow their money confidence. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
But I would like to have a go at a Leeds tune someday.
Yeah, it would be good. Talk to me about the album then, Leave Tomorrow. How proud are you of it? How much of a labour of love has it been over the last few years?
I'm immensely proud of it.
And there we go, that's the recording test on this little boombox radio. Now, final verdict, seemed to not work that badly, to be honest. It picks up FM radio, and I was reading some reviews that the microphone wasn't really that good, but it picked up my voice perfectly fine, and I was able to record from the radio, and record my voice and everything. And now I'm actually not going to be the owner of this unit. I'm actually going to give this to my granddad for Father's Day, which is in a couple of days, but I'm just going to give him to it early because I just wanted to make a video on this and then just pass it on to him. So yeah, for what it is, pretty good. Now this is £27 on Amazon.co.uk with Amazon Prime. Without Amazon Prime it's about £35. So I got this for the cheaper price because I have Amazon Prime. It's not anything revolutionary, but it plays tapes, it records tapes, it can record voice and radio, and plays your FM and AM radios. And for what you get, it's pretty decent, I'd say. I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. Especially with these only being a cassette and radio, whereas I have a boombox here, for example, a Sony one that also has a CD player, which you can also obviously record from CD to tape. And this is just a radio and tape only. So that's it for my review of the Gelielim AM FM recorder boombox. I hope my granddad enjoys this. It's a present from me, and so anyway, that's the end of this video, and goodbye.